This is the final episode part before WrestleMania, and we are kicking it off with a bang. The final matchup before WrestleMania is a Retribution Rematch. The game, Triple H, goes one-on-one with the dead man, The Undertaker, in our main event this evening. 1 week away from the granddaddy of them all, that is WrestleMania. But before then, we have a matchup on our hands here tonight between Chavo Guerrero and Kofi Kingston. At WrestleMania, Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez will challenge for the NLW Tag Team Championships, currently held by Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. It was last week that Hernandez went one-on-one with R-Truth, and Hernandez won in just over 2 minutes, solidifying his dominance. Kofi Kingston will have a point to prove here tonight, and Chavo Guerrero will also have a point to prove that he's not the weak link of the team. Because as we've seen in recent weeks, it's really been Hernandez that's been full force in this tag team ever since they won that #1 contenders match on episode 17. They've looked dominant as ever. Are Kofi Kingston and R-Truth facing their biggest challenge on Sunday at WrestleMania when they defend the tag team titles against Chavo and Hernandez? We will see. But right now, Kofi set to go one-on-one with Chavo, and they're about to lock up, but... oh, wait. Well, Chavo Guerrero putting a hand out, telling him to stop. Why is he shaking his head? Are we going to have a matchup? Well, not. Kofi's asking that. The bell hasn't rung, so this match hasn't officially begun yet. And what's Chavo signaling? Oh, my. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, my God. Look, it's Hernandez. Hernandez beating the hell out of Kofi, and just like last week that he did to R-Truth, he's now doing it to the other half of the tag team champions. And what the hell's this? We were meant to have a one-on-one matchup here tonight, obviously, and look at that sick, disgusting smile. And look at this, knees right down onto the back of Kofi. And what the hell is this about? This was a setup. Chavo Guerrero not starting the matchup whatsoever, just attempting to take out the other half of the tag team champions. Hernandez beating the hell out of Kofi, and what the hell is this now? Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez trying to send a message. Title belt off of the skull. The championship title comes colliding off the skull, and you see Kofi convulsing on the floor. And look at them walking out, they've done their job. And now here comes Kofi's partner R-Truth, who was equally beaten as badly last week. And the crowd does not approve. I don't approve of this. Chavo Guerrero meant to have a matchup here tonight, but instead took the opportunity just 1 week before WrestleMania to do more damage to the tag team champions. R-Truth tending to Kofi, Hernandez and Chavo Guerrero celebrating out there. A despicable display indeed. But those tag team titles will be on the line at WrestleMania. And Kofi Kingston and R-Truth look at their challengers, and it may be their toughest tag team challenge yet. And there you see in the backstage the World Heavyweight Championship, and now you see Shawn Michaels earlier tonight. Shawn Michaels went one-on-one with Batista, and with help from Randy Orton defeated him. Batista lost to Shawn Michaels and got kicked in the skull, but that's a different story. The fact of the matter is, Shawn Michaels has gained major momentum just 1 week before he's set to face Triple H at WrestleMania for that world title, and he looks as if he's leaving right now. And oh my, what the hell?
You gonna walk out on me, Shawn? Are you gonna walk out on me? Would being my manager really be that bad? You, with your back injury, you can't even work anymore. Shawn, would being by my side be that bad?
Fine. Oh my God, what the hell's Triple H doing? He's meant to have a matchup next. Oh my, pedigree on the parking lot floor. He just rammed Shawn Michaels' head straight through that car window. Oh, for the love of God, get some help back there. Triple H's ego. Maniacal son of a... Triple H sending a major message here tonight. WrestleMania is 1 week away, and it is going to be one hell of a pay-per-view when it comes your way live next Saturday night when we kick off WrestleMania. And here's a match that has just been announced earlier tonight. Kevin Nash won the Hardcore Championship, so at WrestleMania it will be a triple threat match. The Big Show versus Kevin Nash versus Raven for the NLW Hardcore Championship. And getting back to the other matches that have been made, this one blew up just a moment ago. Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez sending yet another message to the Tag Team Champions. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth have their toughest challenge yet when they defend the Tag Team Gold against Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez at WrestleMania. And this one, of course, it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Del Rio is the only champion in NLW history, and he will defend the gold in a triple threat match at WrestleMania against Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho. Earlier tonight, Jericho told Del Rio that he cannot trust anybody, and it is going to blow up into epic proportions. This one, the winner of this matchup, gets a world title opportunity anytime they please. It is the Money in the Bank ladder match. CM Punk, Kane, Mr. Kennedy, Sin Cara, The Miz and AJ Styles battle for the briefcase. This is also a battle between old school versus new school. Can the dangerous Doctor of Thugonomics take out the Olympic gold medalist? Kurt Angle takes on John Cena live Sunday at WrestleMania. Cena looking to prove a point, but another man looking to prove a point is Randy Orton. We've seen the dark evil side of him come out in recent weeks, and it will be a street fight where the loser will leave NLW. Batista was kicked in the skull earlier tonight. How will that affect him when he faces Orton in the street fight where the loser must leave? And this one, it is the match of the century, the match of the decade. The Icon versus the Dead Man, the Phenom versus Sting. Sting challenges the Undertaker at WrestleMania. It's the dream matchup, the matchup nobody thought they would ever see again, and it will happen at WrestleMania. Sting versus the Undertaker. And you just saw moments ago, Shawn Michaels' head ran through the car window. How is his condition? And will he be able to defend the World Championship against Triple H? It is scheduled. Former DX teammates collide for the world title at Sunday. Mania. HBK versus Triple H. 7 days. That is it. 7 days to go until WrestleMania, where the man who is about to come out here will take on Shawn Michaels for the World Heavyweight Championship. However, as you just saw, things took an ugly turn. Triple H going to the backstage area and assaulting Shawn Michaels. He drove his head through a car window. He drove his head through a damn car window. That is how psychotic, how maniacal this bastard really is. I use that term not very often, but I think it's appropriate in this situation. The way that Triple H has acted towards his former friend has been despicable in recent weeks. And at WrestleMania, he will challenge his former best friend Shawn Michaels for the World Heavyweight Championship. WrestleMania is 7 days away, and 7 days before WrestleMania, Triple H will go one-on-one with a man who he has met in the past, a man who he faced at Retribution, a man who has Sting on his mind, the Dead Man, the Phenom, the Undertaker, in No Limits Wrestling. At WrestleMania, he will go one-on-one with the Icon Sting. The Undertaker has vowed to defeat Sting on the grandest stage of them all, after having his streak ended in WWE. This match has just taken a more interesting twist. The Undertaker is about to make his way to the ring to face the man who eliminated him from the Royal Rumble. It could have been The Undertaker facing Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, but instead it's Triple H. Nevertheless, Undertaker at WrestleMania has Sting to deal with in what has been described as the match of the decade, the match of the century. However, this upcoming matchup isn't too shabby either. These two met up in the main event of Retribution, and on that occasion, thanks to interference from Sting, Triple H won. However, tonight, There is no Sting as we can see. However, you never know because he's so unpredictable. You see the high knee by Triple H. This is a Retribution rematch. Our main event of No Limits Wrestling episode 19. The final matchup before WrestleMania. The Game and The Undertaker squaring off right now. The Undertaker seems to be in control as he crushes Triple H into the corner on the far side, and again, elbow driven into the face, and now the power of The Undertaker. Very fast pace from Undertaker, but however he's probably going to slow it down a little bit because of his impending matchup with Sting at WrestleMania. Neither of these men want to risk any injury. However, it's difficult too. You see there that incredible maneuver by The Undertaker, the jumping clothesline onto the Game Triple H, and the Game is in trouble at the moment. The #1 contender for the world title seems to be having some trouble with his arm, in some pain. But are we going to see some old school? But oh my god, drags him off of the top rope, and he is hanging on the ropes now, and now dragged away, and Triple H going to take advantage of the reversal. Net breaker, here is the cover off of it, and the kick out by The Undertaker. And these two are both brutal brawlers. As you see there, an elbow to the back of the skull. Triple H, debuting at the Royal Rumble, has had quite a run in NLW thus far, but can he do it where it counts? And you see the disrespect being shown to The Undertaker. He's been disrespectful to Shawn Michaels as well, and what a knee to the face of The Undertaker. The Undertaker on the outside now, but gets back into things. He's down and out, and he's groggy at the moment. Has Triple H by the legs and the catapulted into the announce table. Triple H going face first, head bouncing off of the announce table, and oh my, sends him over the barricade and into the technical equipment. My god. Quite frankly, serves him right after what he did to Shawn Michaels earlier. After driving his head for a car window, he gets what he deserves in this matchup. You see there, thrown right over the barricade by The Undertaker. And now Taker and Triple H back in the ring to settle the differences. An elbow drop right onto the heart and sternum of the Game. Now if he can get to his feet, because The Undertaker signalling for the chokeslam, has him followed by the throat and plants him with authority. Now Triple H really needs to rethink his approach, because he is in deep, deep trouble. The Undertaker with the hand gesture, and look at Triple H begging for mercy, serves him right. Oh, and there you see now, resorting to that kick to the stomach by Triple H as he pulls himself back up. Now is this an opening? No, it's not. Boot right off the jaw of Triple H, and you can see him holding it. The Undertaker is in top form at the moment. Well, I was about to say he was in top form, not in the moment, and look at this spine buster. The spine buster by Triple H, and maybe he can get some offense back into this one. Some much needed offense needed for Triple H. Wants to go for the pedigree right now. His finishing maneuver. Oh my, but are we going to see a second chokeslam? But the Game reverses again, and a DDT, head planted off of the canvas. Here is the cover by Triple H, but a kick out by The Undertaker. Undertaker will face the match of his life this Sunday at WrestleMania against Sting. It has been described as the match of the decade, but we shall see when the time comes. At the moment he's being beaten up by Triple H, and the Game beating up Undertaker here in the main event of No Limits Wrestling, the final matchup before WrestleMania. In precarious position right now, beating up The Undertaker with heavy shots landed. He seems to be in complete control. Don't get complacent though. Oh, and he did. And look at The Undertaker reversing this again. The last ride. Last ride. Here is the cover. And Triple H kicks out, and I honestly thought that that was going to be it. And apparently so did The Undertaker. Triple H gingerly making it to his feet. Calls him to get up. And he does. And now dragged away. And are we going to see a decisive end to this one? Tombstone. Out of nowhere. Here is the cover. And oh, wait a minute. Oh my god. Well, we remember the last time the lights went out. Remember this. What the hell is he doing up there? I'm not hallucinating, am I? I do see him, don't I? And look at it. That's definitely Sting. And the Undertaker pointing at him. And oh wait. And again the light's going out. And Undertaker better watch his back or he might get attacked from behind again. Just like at Retribution. And what? Well, he's gone again now. That was pretty brief. Sting playing mind games with Undertaker right here. Oh my god! Flip it. He's not moving. No, wait. I was about to say he's not moving, but that's not Sting. No, that's not Sting. That's a dummy, isn't it? That's a dummy. That's not real. The Sting! Oh! Baseball bat off the skull, the nightstick shot. And that wasn't Sting at all. What the hell's going on? Sting playing major mind games with the Undertaker and dragging him away now and... Oh, for the love of God. Tombstone. Pile driver by Sting. Flipping hell. That was surreal. That was surreal right there, what I just saw. How did he get from up there to down? It doesn't even matter. Well, this match has pretty much been thrown out the window. The Undertaker is unconscious. And Sting peering over his lifeless body. Well, Undertaker, we thought he'd beaten the Royal Rumble winner. We thought he'd beaten Triple H at this point. However, Undertaker saw Sting and then we thought he dropped from the rafters, but it wasn't even real. It wasn't him. It was a dummy, and then the nightstick shot off of the skull, and then to add insult to injury, using Undertaker's own finishing maneuver against him, hitting the Undertaker with his own tombstone pile driver. And 7 days before WrestleMania, Sting makes a major impact. The Undertaker is completely unconscious. I don't think he even knows where he is, and you see there, that's the nightstick that connected off of the skull of Undertaker. He was knocked out when the tombstone was hit. And look at Sting peering over him. And if this is any sign of things to come, I don't like Undertaker's chances. WrestleMania is right around the corner. WrestleMania is this Sunday, and Sting has sent a final message to the dead man.